Hi viewers, welcome to Feed Your Soul. Thank you for watching. So today's topic is who is spying on you and why. It's a PK pile reading. You need to choose one pile, whichever you are drawn towards, because you don't know who is spying on you. So I don't think here you need to go for multiple piles. Okay. If you want, you can watch, but as I always say, take some time between the piles so that you can clear the energies. Okay, past energies. So let's get into the reading. Pile number 1, who choose green pile. So pile number 1, who is spying on you and why they are spying on you. So pile number 1, here the zodiac signs are Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Okay. Maybe this zodiac signs can be yours as well as the people whoever spying on you, because here I am not sensing single person, but one single person is very strong, Aquarius energy. I think here you had some kind of group of people or team where you used to work together, but don't know how you got into conflict with them, or people are got some kind of fight between you people, or one kind of competition, fighting with each other kind of card. I don't know about what you fight with them, some kind of fight you had with them, and I think you walked away from the situation, but they did not walk away from the situation. I think here you are this 10 of Wands energy where you are carrying a lot of weight on your shoulder, and maybe here the thing is 5 of Wands, maybe in the past you maybe used to work as a team members, everyone, or at least your group of people used to work as a team, but something happened. You got conflict or some kind of differences, misunderstandings where you fight with them, each other, fight between the people, that group of people, and you moved on from the situation because you thought that it's okay, whatever it is, I'm going to handle my responsibilities. I don't want to need any kind of help. So you carried all the wands, whatever, maybe you need some people to take these responsibilities, whether it is regarding your family responsibilities or whether it is regarding your profession. Completely depend on your situation. Take the messages as it resonates. Here everyone is having that, holding everyone's wand. That means everyone is having their respective work, and something happened, you get into conflicts. Now you decided that I'm going to do my work, I don't need anyone, I don't need any kind of team, and you walked away from them. Okay, that kind of situation here. If at all this situation is not matching, watch other pile, because it is completely some situation where you already worked with them. You are in that group, but because of some conflicts, misunderstandings, you came out. Even though you know that if at all you came out, you are going to have a lot of burdens on your shoulders, but still you want to take that risk, but you don't want to get involved with this group of people. But the thing is, these people not walked away from you. You walk away. You are walking away. It is. I think you already came out of these people, and you are handling your own responsibilities, or whatever is responsibilities is there. You are doing it, even though it is a very heavy. It is very heavy to handle because you need some group to handle these responsibilities. But still, you are doing it alone. Take some support. Okay. If not these people, you can get some other team also. If at all it is not your family members. Okay. If it is a family situation, think some other solution for it. Okay. If it is career related, profession related, then better to hire some people, have some team. You should not carry this much burden on your shoulder. Okay. You cannot move fast. These people are now, even though you moved on, you are simply carrying your burdens, you are even moving slowly also, you are moving, but these people are still, they are conflicted with each other. They are watching. They did not move on from you. You moved on from them. Maybe you are not in a contact with them because you are not even looking bad simply because you have a lot of responsibilities and you are very much concentrating on that responsibilities, no matter what kind of responsibilities you are holding. So you are not having that much time, I can say, or you are simply busy in your work, whatever work you are doing, because here the card is simply you have a lot of work to do. Okay, and these people, as usual, they are doing same conflict. That group of people have same kind of battles, like conflicts, or I can say competition. They did not move on from you. These people are your own people. Either they are team people, team members, either they are family people, or they are you worked with. Okay, now these people are watching you. They completely keeping tabs on you. They are watching how you are going to handle all these burdens on your shoulders alone, because now you are moving alone. You are not with anyone. You are single. You are moving alone, even though it is very hard to move forward because of this burden. Still you are doing it, and these people are conflicted with each other. Still they are watching. Maybe even they don't have team kind of relation. They may be working against each other also. They even, whomever that group you came out, but they are still working against each other, and they are keeping tabs on you. They are not moved on from you. This Six of Swords is nothing but not letting it go. You moved on. These people not letting you go, and these people maybe they want to keep you stuck. Six of Swords is nothing but keeping someone stuck, but here you are moving anyway. No one is. I think that is also one reason. You have power, so that's why you are moving on, even though it is very difficult to move. You need this young. It is like, see, this group of people are very young people who can handle this burden easily, and here you are very much older, I can say, or you are very less energetic than these people, or you are more mature than these people, but because of some things you got some disturbances with them, or misunderstanding, or some kind of conflicts, some kind of conflicts only. Now you don't want to give this responsibility to anyone. You want to hold everything, but these people still watching you. They are keeping tabs on you because they want to know how you are going to move forward by holding those many responsibilities. They are watching that. They want to see where it will go or where you are going to reach. But anyway, you are not concentrating on it. So if at all this situation matching you, if you think that this Ten of Wands is your energy, my suggestion is take support from someone, okay? Or else you no need to take all these burdens. I don't think, see, we won't have this many burdens, okay, until unless we take. So you burdens, whatever burdens it is, hand over them. Supporting people, moral support is okay, but not that sacrificing yourself is not okay. Okay, everyone is having their own life to lead here. So it doesn't mean that you are a mature person. It doesn't mean that you need to hold all the burdens. Okay, you should, if at all you are a really mature person, you are elder in the family, you should teach them how to handle their burdens or how to handle the responsibility. It is not burden. If one person carries all the responsibilities, that will called burden. If everyone carries their own responsibilities, it is called responsibilities. So as elder of the family, we should teach everyone how to carry their own responsibility, so that when they growing up, they will learn how to be responsible. They will become responsible also by age. When they are growing, they will become responsible. If you don't know all those things, and if you want to carry all these burdens, you will get old. No matter what age you may be, you will get old, you will lose energy, you will going to sacrifice your life. Moreover, you won't get any positive result, because whomever burdens you are holding, that people will become irresponsible. That means one way or other way, knowingly or unknowingly, you are spoiling them. You are not teaching them how to be responsible, because what is the guarantee you are going to stay with them for whole life? If something happened to you, how they can handle themselves when they are not responsible? We should teach them. We should be there for them as a moral support. If they get something if they get any kind of problem, as an elder, we should sit with them. We should solve that problem. We should encourage them. We should give some moral support. It doesn't mean that we should carry all the burdens on our shoulders. It is simply making them irresponsible people. And when you are not ready to carry this burden, or something happened to you, it's because you are getting old. Your health will be spoiled. If at all if you continue all these things, your health will get into problem. You will get health issues. You will lose your energy. Then you need to keep that burden down. Then who are going to carry this burden? Because that people already became irresponsible. We should not do that. Okay? It is all old sayings. In the 20 years back, 15 years back, people used to tell in the elder, whoever in the family elder, they need to take all the responsibility of family. But now it is completely changed. Everyone can handle their own responsibilities. And moreover, the more they are handling themselves, they will become independent, they will become free, they will become responsible human beings. That's what we need to do. Here you are doing mistake. Whoever you are watching, these people are, anyway, they are watching simply. They cannot do anything because you already moved on from them. They just watching, that's it. Because they cannot move on from you. They are feeling stuck. That is also one reason. They are where they are. And so they are simply keeping tabs on you, that you are losing your energy. You are having a lot of burdens on your shoulders. So how you are going to move? That is there. That is why they are watching. But don't do this. Okay, pile number 1, whoever watching green pile, if at all this energy is matching with you, you are the one who is carrying all the burdens, whether it is your personal relationship matters or professional matters. No need to carry all these burdens. Okay, related to you, what is your responsibility? Only take that burdens. If you have any one dependence, see, if it is they are under 18, you can give support. That is also, we need to teach even kids also. When they become 3-4 years, we need to teach small things, how to do by themselves. And when become 5 to 6 years, 7 years old, we need to teach them how to make little small snacks kind of things, so that they can easily prepare, which not involved in fire kind of thing, which is not dangerous for them. Okay, so this is how we need to teach them in the starting early stage of life only. If it is financial responsibilities, after 18, you no need to carry this. You should teach them. You should tell them how can earn the money, even though they are studying also, with their hobbies. Nowadays, it is a technological era. No, everyone can earn easily. So first stop doing, because you are losing your life. You are sacrificing yourself. That's why I am telling. Okay. So whoever watching this green pile, so these people, same people whom you walked away from, are it is kind of you let go of them, but they still stuck in the same situation and they are keeping tabs on you. But take some support. Okay, if it is professional matter also, if at all you are working if at all you are a business person, then also this is not the right way to handle our business. We need to hire people to handle all different responsibilities for different people. So let's move on to pile number 2, which is blue pile. So pile number 2, who is spying on you? So pile number 2, very good cards. And then who is spying on you? So pile number 2, blue pile here, the zodiac signs are Scorpio, Libra and Aries. So here the thing is, I think your soulmate or you think that they are your soulmate, and they think that you are his soulmate. 6 of Cups energy, maybe your childhood friend. You both are friends, very past friend or childhood friend who have lot of memories, whom you shared lot of memories kind of energy. Okay, so the 6 of Cups energy. This person is spying on you, because they think that they are think that you are Queen of Wands energy. They are seeing you as in Queen of Wands energy. They are looking for some kind of judgment. They are waiting for some kind of judgment. They are watching you, or I can say they are feeling you like Queen of Wands energy. Or you may be in the Queen of Wands energy, which is like very passionate, very courageous, very brave, very goal-oriented, ambitious person who is very nurturing, caring, very confident person. Maybe whoever spying on you, they may be your childhood friend, or I can say sibling also, because Six of Cups is a childhood friend, sibling who is your kind of soulmate, person who feels that you are their soul family. Okay, or at least you people share a lot of memories in the childhood, or when you people come together, you feel like kids, or you enjoy life like a kids, because that you understand well, I can say. So this person is spying on you, and they are, maybe you are in this position, Queen of Wands energy, where they are seeing you as very passionate queen, very courageous queen, very ambitious person, or who handle things in a very ambitious way. Whatever you do, or whatever project you may work, you pursue it passionately. You keep your passion in that, and you are brave or courageous also, because it is lion also there. Very nurturing person. So this person is not having any kind of negative thinking. They are spying simply because they are missing you, maybe because they are feeling like a soulmate. Maybe you people are not together. That is also one reason why this person is just looking at you, and this person want to, it is like judgment card. They are waiting for some kind of judgment, whether it is from the universe or whether it is in the physical sense. Completely depends on the situation. Maybe you are in the distance. Six of Cups is one kind of past distance card. So it is like some kind of distance is there between you both. That is also one reason they are simply watching you, are looking at you, and you may be in this energy. They are feeling happy whenever they are watching you. That's what this is. Six of Cups energy is nothing but feeling like our childhood friends. When we watch our childhood memories, are people who we feel that they are our soul people. When we watch them, when we remember those memories, we will feel happy. Maybe by watching you, they will feel happy. That kind of energy, or at least they will get into their childhood memories. Okay. Take messages as it resonates. If at all you have someone in your life who is like this Six of Cups energy, where you share a lot of memories, or at least enjoy like a kids, so that person is keeping tabs on you. Okay. It is like watching simply, because as I said, they feel happy by watching, because they want some judgment with you, or they are waiting for some judgment. It is a good energy. There is nothing bad is there. Here I don't think that they are watching completely. Maybe whenever they are feeling memories, it is like whenever they are missing you. Mostly Six of Cards is nostalgic card. Nostalgic, like whenever they are remembering about you, or they are getting that past moments, past memories, then they are watching. It is not that completely they are concentrating on you. It is not that card, because there is no swords, there is no such kind of obsessive card. Okay. It is simply they are, whenever they are remembering your memories or the time spent with you, whenever they are remembering, they are watching you. Maybe if at all they have your pictures, mostly, because here I am not sensing any online kind of thing, world kind of thing. There is a distance is there. So whenever they are remembering about you, the moments you spent, they may be having your pictures, beautiful pictures. So they are watching that beautiful pictures of you. They are watching that pictures and admiring about your beauty, I can say here. and they are feeling happy. Whenever they are watching, they are feeling happy that you are very courageous, very beautiful, very passionate person, very like they are feeling happy. Okay, so maybe they are waiting for this distance to end. That is also, maybe judgment is nothing but ending that distance. If at all this person is not with you, okay, because here you are single, this person is not with you. Maybe in the past you maybe shared a lot of memories, now you are alone, and this person want to end this distance. Maybe that is also one kind of judgment. They are looking for that judgment to end that distance, to come towards you, or at least again you meet, so that again you can enjoy that good moments. Again you people can become kids and enjoy that life. Soulmate kind of energy. Okay? It is not a very bad card kind of thing. They are simply watching your pictures more than anything. In the online, I don't think they are finding. It is simply watching your pictures and thinking about past memories. Whenever they are watching your pictures, they are simply getting into nostalgic, feeling nostalgic about all the past memories, whatever you both shared. Those memories, they are getting into those memories. They are remembering all those memories and feeling happy, because I think here maybe whether you have it or not, bad memories kind of thing, you maybe shared a lot of good memories. So this person is completely thinking about, whenever they are watching your pictures, they are thinking about that good memories, that happy moments, I can say. So they are completely going back to that happy moments, good memories, good moments which you spent like kids, that kind of energy. So here I think mostly they are watching your pictures. If at all they have your pictures, they are watching your pictures, and this van card, they are looking you at a very passionate queen. That energy is there. So let's move on to pile number 3, who choose white pile. So pile number 3, who is keeping tabs on you and why? So pile number 3, who choose white pile. So who is keeping tabs on you? So here the zodiac signs are Pisces, Capricorn and Virgo. So someone want to offer their cup of love to you. That's why they are watching you. Actually, I don't think they are watching you. It is like they are making plans. They are thinking whether you are going to accept them or not. Whether they are in the thought process, I can say. Maybe it is like more than spying, more than keeping tabs on you. Thinking. There are a lot of thinking. They hold that cup and they are keep on thinking. They are approaching you anyway. Whether you are going to accept it, reject it, that's a completely different thing. But they are decided that they have a lot of thoughts about you, because no matter what happens, they want to offer this cup of love to you. And here, you are very much busy working on your career goals. You are very much busy in working in your career life. I can say your career goals. Because you want this 9 of Pentacles energy in your life. I think you want some kind of financial freedom where you can feel very abundant, very free. No need to worry about your financial things. At least it is like you are completely concentrated on your career. You are not thinking about anything, because 3 of Pentacles is nothing but working on something without losing your focus. So here you are completely dedicated yourself to the work, I can say. And I think you are a very single person, because 9 of Pentacles is nothing but one kind of single person. And maybe that is also one reason this person want to offer this cup of love to you, because they feel that you are a very abundant person. You are a very hardworking person, abundant person, self-dependent person, a free, independent person. That is what self-dependent is, nothing but independent person. So, but here, this person, I think they are approaching you. They want to approach you. They are ready on their hearts by that cup to offer that cup of love to you. And here you don't have any kind of thoughts about love, relationship, feelings. You are simply busy in working on your project. Maybe you are working on something, because Three of Pentacles is working for something which you already started. Your complete focus is on your career. It is some kind of career related thing. So you are not even looking at anything, I can say, or at least not even thinking about anything other than this work, career related matter, because your complete focus, complete hard work, you are putting a lot of efforts, doing a lot of hard work. Your complete time is dedicated to this Three of Pentacles or this work, career, because you want to have this Nine of Pentacles energy. And this person is completely Knight of Cups energy, where they are still thinking to approach you, to offer this cup of love to you. So they, as I said, they are completely determined, because they are not having any kind of doubt that whether you are going to reject it or not. Even though you are going to reject it, they want to offer this cup. After that, whether you accept it, reject it, that's a completely different story. Okay, this person is not, I can say that this person is not afraid of rejection. Okay, that is also one reason why they are moving towards you. They are not caring about the rejection. Even if you reject also, they are not going to take personally, I can say, or at least they are not going to give up. So it's completely depends on the situation. But here they are seeing you as a very abundant person. And here I think you are also very hardworking person, very career oriented person. Or I think at least you don't waste time on, it is like not wasting time on waste things. You are simply concentrating on your career goals. It's a good thing that your full focus is on your career, or at least working on something, whether it is a career or whether it is related to something. Your complete focus is on that project, whatever you are doing. You are not looking at anything. Especially I can say it is Pentacles, because here it is also Nine of Pentacles, so career related matter, because this is not other card, this is also Pentacle. Maybe you want stability in your life, financial stability, which is like independence, financial freedom, financial independence, where you don't need to worry about money, or where you don't need to worry about paying bills. It is like having that abundant, happy kind of life, financially stability, financial stability, without depending on anyone. That financial independence, financial freedom. So for that you are working. It's a good thing. Maybe that is also one reason this person want to approach you, offer this cup of love to you, because you are working very hard. Maybe they are attracted towards that hard work, and they are seeing you as a Nine of Pentacles energy. Whether you came into Nine of Pentacles energy or not, this person thinks that you are going to achieve this place. Even I think that, because you are working hard. When you work hard, it will get little bit delay, but you are going to end up in the position whatever you want, or I can say you are going to reach your goals. You are going to get what you want. When you are putting a lot of hard work, your dedication, you are not wasting your time, energy on something which is not good, I can say. Here you are putting efforts on something you want to build for yourself. So it's a good thing. So definitely you are going to achieve your goal. So whoever this Three of Pentacles, someone is approaching you, so it's completely depends on you whether you are going to accept it or not. But here I'm sensing you are a very much independent person, or I can say you are a single person, because Nine of Pentacles is a single card. So it's completely depends on you now. You are going to have this Knight of Cups cup, going to accept this cup or not. But anyway, they are determined. They are not scared of rejection. They want to offer this cup of love. So here I'm not sensing that they are looking at you, like spying on you, keeping tabs on you, that kind of thing. Maybe they are completely in the thoughts, mental thoughts. Mentally they are thinking about you. Keep on continuously they are thinking about you, or making plans to come towards you, or making plans how to offer this cup of love, so that they won't get rejected, that kind of energy. Okay, because why I said is Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups means young, youthful card. So you know how youth mindset will be there. Okay. So I don't think this person is keeping very much tabs on you. It is like thinking about you. They are thinking about you, and you are very much busy in your work. You are not thinking about anything except your career, I can say, or your work. So let's move on to pile number 4, who choose red pile. So pile number 4, who is keeping tabs on you? So pile number 4, who choose red pile? Here the zodiac signs are Leo, High Priestess is Cancer, Aquarius. Okay, this zodiac signs may be yours as well as the person who is. I think this Leo sign is watching you. Anyway, take the signs. It may be yours as well as yours. This person is King of Wands energy, who is very passionate, very courageous, very confident, who know how to achieve the things, I can say, or who is like a born leader. They have that passion, courage, lead the people, leadership qualities kind of thing, because they are very ambitious, very courageous. And they may be having a lot of goals, at least career wise goals. They show passion towards life, whatever they do in their life, they show a lot of passion. And this person is very mature person. It doesn't mean that it is the King of Wands. So even though they have a lot of passion, a lot of confidence, a lot of courageous, they are very well matured persons. So they know that where to invest that courage, where to invest that passion. And I think this person has some kind of regrets. So this person is watching you. I think they feel that you are like a high priestess, where you are very secretive, or you won't reveal yourself, or you may be having a lot of secrets, whether you may have it or not. They feel that you are very secretive and they want to have in their life, but they are feeling like you are unattainable, like a star. They cannot get you, or at least it is not easy to get you, because these people are looking same. So they are feeling that they are desiring, but the thing is, you are in a position of high priestess, very secretive, or maybe you are in some higher authority or higher honorable position. They desire for you, they may be having some kind of desires. Actually, this person get what they want in their life, because King of Wands is very passionate energy, very ambitious, goal oriented, who don't know how to give up. So this person, if at all they want something, they will get it. But in your case, I think this person not feeling that much. This person is confident, but when it comes to you, because you are very secretive, so they don't know how to get you. If you are open, they will be having, based on that they can take action. But because, as I said, they know how to get the things if they want something. Here you are very secretive, so they don't know, they don't know finally. Actually, the thing is, they don't know how to get you. They are desiring for you, but they are feeling like you are like a star. It is very impossible to get. Unattainable, that's why I said. It is very impossible to get, or I can say that maybe this person, the way they used to deal with others, it is completely different with you. Maybe in their life, mostly this person is in the place of in the energy of King of Wands, which is very passionate king, very courageous, very ambitious king. So they may be having some kind of position, at least in the form of business kind of position, because Wands is like a passionate position, ambitious person. So they may be in the king energy, means some kind of head of the company kind of energy. It is not like an emperor, but some kind of position. So they know how to get the things when they want something. So till now they dealt with people who is very easy to get, I can say, or at least for them, they never felt that difficult to get something in their life. But when it comes to you, they are feeling very, maybe they tried, maybe they failed, because this person is completely in the regret or some kind of sadness, failure kind of thing. So that is also one reason why I got that message, unattainable. So maybe they tried, or they try to approach you, they try to connect with you. Maybe you are not interested, or maybe they are not finding any way, because High Priestess is completely a different card where people cannot reach easy. It is very difficult to reach the High Priestess energy. Maybe that is also one reason, because see, simply this person is passionate person. Passion. This person is out of all those things. The High Priestess means they have control over their senses. They cannot get distracted by anything, whether it is money, whether it is power, whether it is sex, whether it is attraction. Nothing can distract this High Priestess. They have that kind of power. Their intuition is very high. They work with intuition. Their third eye. Most 99% of time, High Priestess use their third eye instead of their two eyes. So that kind of energy. So when someone approach you, you can tell them what they are, with what intentions they are coming towards you. So that is also one reason why this person afraid to reach, I can say. It is not afraid. This person have courage, but they are feeling less courageous when it comes to you, because when they are approaching others, they may be normal, not High Priestess, so they cannot use third eye mostly. Maybe they can easily get them, but here you are completely different. I don't know why this person want you in their life, why they are feeling like, maybe you may be having a lot of options also. That is what, distractions. There are so many distractions, but you won't get distracted by anything. That is also one reason this person is feeling like you are unattainable. They can see you, but they cannot touch you. That kind of energy. They can see you from the far. They cannot come near to you, or they cannot touch you. It is very difficult. Not this person. For High Priestess, getting High Priestess is different. They can sense the people. They can. So if at all you are an High Priestess, obviously you can sense the people. You can see and you can feel their intentions. If someone is approaching you, you can know what kind of intentions that person is holding. And your energy changes based on that intentions. That is enough to people get afraid or run away from you. And moreover, that is also one reason, very secretive. Maybe this person have a lot of things in their life, lot of luxury, lot of money, luxury, everything is there in their life. Their life is like wish fulfillment kind of thing, or I can say abundant life. But when it comes to you, it is like a star. They want you, but they don't know how to get you, because of your energy, because of this position, especially because of this High Priestess position. This person, if at all they want you, they need to become Hierophant or Magician. So this person wants you in their life. That is the reason why they are spying on you. I don't think they are spying. They are observing you, I can say here. Mostly it is like they want to find out about you, because as I said, High Priestess is a secretive card. They try to find out each and everything about you, so that some information they can get which can help them to reach you, or which can help them to touch you. Means reaching you, meeting you, that kind of energy. That is also one reason they are keenly observing you. Observation, I can say, more than spying. They are keenly observing you, whatever you are doing. But anyway, this person don't know that High Priestess is completely secret. Even though they can do anything, they cannot reveal, they cannot find out anything about High Priestess. Even though they hack their phone, they keep any kind of detective kind of people, still they cannot decode this High Priestess, because complete 5D world. High Priestess is completely related to 5D world. Maybe this person don't know. They are in the 3D world maybe, because why I am telling you is, here completely whatever they are looking, whatever they have, everything is 3D world related. This woman, beautiful woman, or I can say some kind of money, some kind of luxury, this rainbow kind of life, this villa, everything is 3D things. So this person maybe have a lot of luxuries in their life. So in that way, they want to observe you, each and everything of you. But the thing is, in the 3D level, they cannot find anything. Everything 5D. High Priestess itself is a 5D. So that is also one reason they don't know how to approach you, how to have you in their life, because they want to have you. Because they have the 6 cups filled, 1 cup is empty, and they want to have you in this cup. They want to fill this cup with you, but they are looking at you as a star where they cannot attainable. You are unattainable, I can say. So that is also one reason they are feeling in that way. So anyway, they are observing you. They are keeping eye on you. Let them keep, because until unless High Priestess don't decide to reveal anything, they cannot get any information about her. So let's move on to pile number 5. Who choose yellow pile? Yellow pile. Who is Paingani? Okay. What are you doing, yellow pile? So pile number 5. Here the zodiac signs are Leo, Virgo, Leo. So this person don't want to give up, or they are fighting for something, maybe for you, for their happiness, because they are feeling you as their happiness, their ultimate happiness, I can say, the Sun card. So they want to, it is like they don't want to give up on you, especially because these cards are telling that they are very much happy with you, so don't want to give up that happiness. But the thing is, this person, the way they are trying is stubbornness. They are showing a lot of stubbornness, they are showing a lot of fighting spirit, which is not necessary. I will tell you why it is not necessary. Okay. So they are showing their courage, their stubborn nature, their immaturity to have you no matter what happened, no matter where to go, no matter with whom to fight. They are ready to fight, they are ready to do it, but whatever efforts they are keeping, everything, all the efforts are immature. They are simply behaving immature, I can say, or the efforts are immature. Maybe this person is also a very mature person or a very kid kind of person, because there is some kind of immaturity, not some kind of, mostly they are very mature. So they maybe had some kind of success with you. Now what kind of situation they are dealing, or you are dealing with them, because completely it's a different thing. This person don't want to lose that success or victory. They maybe had some kind of victory with you. 6 of Wands is victory. This is 7 of Wands is not letting that go, or not giving up on that victory. That kind of energy. Okay. No matter what, they are want to keep that victory. But here the thing is, they are not thinking about anything, not including you. That's why I said, okay. Here you are in the position of hermit in the reverse, which is very bad energy. You are searching for some light in your life, searching for some kind of happiness, searching for some kind of answers. But I think you may be having a lot of fears, a lot of anxiety, or some kind of unknown fears. Because of that, you are unable to do that searching. You are unable. See, Hermit is a very good card, where one person go within themselves and find the answers, but it is in the reverse. You want to go within, find the answers, but because of fears, you are not letting you to go. You are not allowing you to go within yourself and find this light. When it time comes to find the answers, no matter how scary it is, we need to do that. If at all we are not going to do that, the fears, anxiety, insecurities become darkness, or it will turn into depression kind of thing, where our brain will, it is, see, when we say darkness, it doesn't mean that we will sit in a room and the lights will be off. Darkness means mentally we feel blocked, where we cannot think about anything, we cannot see anything. Mental blockages, that fear, anxiety, insecurities, everything is nothing but blockages in our brain. And you need to search for your soul. The Hermit is nothing but searching for your soul, doing that inner journey, going within yourself. Maybe you have found some kind of questions, you got some questions where you need to ask who the hell I am, what I am doing, where I am going, what I need to do. So, because all these answers you will get within yourself, not from the outside world. And you know that, you came to know that all these answers I need to find out, and for that I need to go within myself. But the thing is, there are so many fears, so many insecurities, so many unknown fears. Because of unknown fears, you are getting a lot of insecurities, lot of anxiety, where you are unable to go within yourself. And it is creating a lot of mental tension, I can say, some kind of depression, I can say, which is not good state. Not good state of mind. And this person is completely putting a lot of more pressure on this person. So that's why I said they are completely behaving immaturely. They not even see who is spying on you. This person is spying on you, so that they know that what you are going through. But still, instead of taking some time out to give some time to you to find out the answer, they simply don't want to lose their happiness. And this person is not even understanding, in this stage you can't even make yourself happy. How can they get this happiness with you? That's why I said this person is a mature person. Maybe you gave a lot of happiness to them, or whenever they are with you, they felt like this kid, the sun card, which is very bright, very happy, very kid kind of thing. They may be, it is a kid child mentality. So they may be enjoyed with you like a kid. But everyone's life is a journey. Today or tomorrow we need to go through some kind of up and down situations where we will get a lot of questions. Common, it's natural, it is a life. But this person should understand that. Instead of understanding that, this person putting lot of efforts on to get you in this state. Actually, you are not even with you. They want to get you. So that's why I said this person is very mature person. They're simply fighting to have you, but they're not understanding what you are going through, what you need currently. Because they don't want to miss this happiness. But they are not understanding, if at all you are in this position, you don't know what is light. You want to seek that light within you. When you are in darkness, how can you give the sun to that person? How can you become the sun to that person? That is why they need to understand the things. But anyway, leave this person, because I don't think this person, you need anyone in this time period. You don't need anyone. You need to go through within yourself. So let them do, because this person is very stubborn. You don't need to worry about this person. Let them do whatever they are doing. Here, first come into this position, okay? Whatever anxieties, fears, insecurities, whatever stopping you to go within, sit with yourself, because it is Hermit card is nothing but a loneliness, not dealing with anyone, not going out, completely spending time with you, like a antisocial kind of thing. Okay, means you want some answers and you know that you will get that answers within yourself. Maybe it is a time for that inner work. It is very high time for you to do that inner works. Okay, so for that you need to go within. But here you are, take one paper, book, whatever is available, pen and paper or book, pen. Sit with yourself and ask what kind of fears you are feeling to do this inner work. What kind of fears you are having currently, because it is in the reverse. Okay, if it is in the upright, you are ready to go within. It is in the reverse. You know that you need to go, but you are not going because some fears are stopping you. That's why I am suggesting you, write down all the fears. Whatever fears you are feeling, write down and analyze each and every fear. If you think that if you go within yourself, you are feeling any kind of fear, like you are going to lose something, write it down. Okay, you are going to lose some connection, write it down. You are going to lose yourself. It is like death fear. Losing ourselves means nothing but when we are depression, we will get all kind of things, thoughts. Okay, write down, write everything, whether it is a negative thoughts, anything. Analyze each and every fear. If at all you are losing something, like a materialistic things, because this inner work need to leave everything. Inner work is going within ourselves, where we need to leave these 3D world things. Not for the lifetime, it is for that journey. At least to have that journey, till that time you should not get distracted by all those things. So when whatever fears you are having, when you write down once, ask yourself, if at all you are missing this, what is the pros and cons? If at all you missing this position, what is the pros and cons? Write down everything. You will get the clear picture. Then you can answer yours. You will get the answer, I can say. You will get the clear picture, and by doing that analyzation, you will remove lot of fears. Whatever fears is there, after analyzing everything, you will come to the conclusion that it is all my illusions. Nothing is going to happen. You can easily go within yourself. That kind of, it is nothing but fears are stopping you. Simply, some fears are stopping you. So do that analyzation. Whatever fears you may be having, write down and do analyzation. Why you are feeling in this way? Why you are feeling to lose this person, so and so person, to lose this connection. The thing is, when you go within, you are not going to lose anyone. We are not going to lose anyone. I did inner work. Even now, anyone try to trigger me, if at all I feel that someone is triggering me, I go within and I fix that shit and come back. It is very easy thing. But in the starting, we feel in that way that, if at all I go, I will completely away from my family. I will lose my family bonding. I will lose this friend circle. I will lose this job. I will lose this luxury. I will lose this lifestyle. It is all fears, because we are very much attached to this 3D world. And going within is nothing but introducing ourselves to the 5D world, which is nothing but spirituality. Finding God within us. The hermit position is nothing but going within and finding so many things. Doing your inner journey. We are very much connected to this 3D world. Everything is important. In the morning when we wake up, we need that phone in our hand. When phone is not available, we feel we are very much connected to this 3D world. So we will get everyone, not just you. When the time comes to do inner work, we all get that fears. What about if at all I do this, I am going to lose this life. Even I felt some, even I used to ask my Krishna, what you want to do with me? You want to make me some Babaji, Mataji kind of thing. Because I got all that fears. When I am learning about spirituality and all, I don't need to become this kind of thing. Why you are making me all these things, that kind of thing. These fears, nothing but We need to keep ourselves away from all the distractions for some time, so that we can find ourselves. So when we are leaving all those things, obviously not just you, everyone will have that fears. That's why I said write down all the fears and analyze why you think that if you do that inner work, why you think that you are going to lose. Even I felt in one point of time, I felt that if at all I complete in the middle of the inner work, if at all I complete this inner work, maybe I'm going to leave my family, because I will become some spiritual person where I leave all the emotions, attachments, so I will move to Himalayas kind of thing. I don't want to do it. It is not like that actually. It is just fears, because the more we are getting into the inner work, deep into the inner work, the more we detach ourselves from the 3D world. That is nothing but this emotions, attachment, this materialistic things, desires, this kind of thing. But once you did the inner work, once we complete that inner work, we will be a different person. We will have everything, all the relations we maintain, but in a healthy way. Whatever attachments we have now without doing inner work, that is unhealthy bondings, unhealthy attachments. But when we do complete our inner work, we will know how to get attached in a healthy way, how to have relationships in a healthy way, how to have attachments for the materialistic things, for the position, for money, for power in a healthy way, not in a unhealthy way. So here you are feeling the same fear. You are also having same fear of losing your, simply because I know I am experienced it, and people who ever did inner work under me, they experience the same thing. That is why I am telling you. Okay, write down the fears, whatever fear you may be having, that you are going to lose this, that you are going to lose this because of doing this inner work. Write down everything, analyze it. You will get ready yourself to do that inner work. Okay. And when you are doing inner work, it doesn't mean that we need to leave our work and all. We can do everything. We will do everything, but some things will be there. Like earlier, we used to go to parties. Some things we will not get time, or I can say we won't show much interest. We used to lose that interest because this inner work is going on inside. We will cut ourselves from lot of people. We won't be like a better social butterfly kind of thing. Okay. So maybe this person don't know that all those things. So they simply want you because they are trying hard because you are their happiness. You are their son. Now this person is, when you are went into this kind of hermit mode, that is nothing but antisocial. Maybe you are not meeting them, you are not with them, not just with them, you won't be with anyone, because that energy is like that. We don't want to deal with anyone, we don't want to sit with anyone, we don't want to laugh with anyone, we don't want to play with anyone. It is completely isolation period, I can say. One kind of isolation. You need to isolate. We need to isolate ourselves. That kind of energy. Okay. And moreover, you are feeling a lot of fears to do. They don't know that, or they don't want to do that inner work, or they simply don't want to miss their happiness. But here the thing is, this person need to understand. Once you complete this inner work, if they help you to do this inner work in a proper way, they will have better person in their life. You will become a better version of yourself. So they will be a benefited person because they will have someone who is better version of themselves. So here, don't know why this person is having, they may be having fear of losing you, because they see you as a sun card, complete happiness, complete positive card. Maybe that because of that fear, they are simply trying to fight for it. Actually, for what they are fighting, even I did not understood, because maybe they don't want you to do inner work, because Seven of Wands, they completely don't want to give up. They want to, maybe they are thinking that if you do your inner work, then you are going to leave that person. But it won't happen in that way. But why this person is thinking, I don't know. So anyway, as I said, do that work. It is very important. Forget about everyone. It is high time for you if at all you can take someone's support, like a spiritual gurus will be there, and you can support whomever you can trust. Okay, you can take their support, they will guide you. Whatever you are getting, you can, that's why I said take support of someone whom you can trust. Okay, because you need to share everything, whatever you are feeling, whatever your dreams, you will go through that process, lot of things will happen. So if at all they are gurus, spiritual gurus, they already go through all this, then only they will become that spirituality gurus. They know about all these journeys, they will guide you in a proper way. At least they will help you in this process, I can say. Okay, it is not guidance, it is like helping you. Whenever you feel some kind of up and downs, they will give you some kind of moral support. Okay, they won't come with you because you need to do that inner work. They will give you some moral support. If at all you are watching readings, you can keep watching readings, because this is also some way it will also help you to do that inner work. When I am doing inner work, tarot help me a lot, especially when I am doing to do my dark side, touching my dark side, demons, touching my demons. So when we are doing inner work, we need to touch a lot of demons. So for that it is very helpful. So you can watch the readings if at all possible. My suggestion is sit with this person, explain what you are dealing with now, because you are not in a right mental state, right place. It is not mental state means not any kind of things, you are just have some fears to do that inner work. So sit with them and explain them, ask them to give some time to do your inner work. Okay, so that way this person can be sleep peacefully, because this person is completely putting a lot of efforts, hard work to do something, to achieve something which they are not even lost. So thank you for watching. For more readings, like and subscribe. For personal readings, you can mail me. You will find the details in description box.